Yep, definitely going to be interesting to see how this plays out. And I think that one of the things that we're seeing across the board with AI is this evolution of thought as we're having to sort of relearn things or look at them fresh. And so I wanted to give a bit of a drive-by to this, and I hate having to reference anything on Twitter or now X, but I'm going to anyway because I particularly like this one. So Aaron Levie, the CEO of Box, actually did this post, and it was a simple post. There's nothing outrageous about it, but it's about something that we've been talking about that was really broke news about 2 months ago from with both OpenAI and Google, where they had models that could now use the tools of a computer, right? They could do the computer use and use a browser and do all that. And I
Mm.
remember I probably even said it on the show where it's like I said, why? Why would you want that? It's like that's the opposite of what I want, right? I want this thing. But he makes this point in this X post that the reason is that the alternative is to actually understand and anticipate everything that a user might need to do and ensure that you have APIs and connectors to all of those use cases. And I think in an enterprise, that is not an unreasonable thing, right? Going back to what we're talking about, if I'm trying to make an investment and I need to understand the value, well, that means I need to be able to quantify the use case and deconstruct it in a way that I should be able to do that. But if I think in terms of the OpenAI or the more general, like the Project Aster we're just talking about, where that use case could be anything, and there's no way I can ever really anticipate all the different mechanisms, that this ability to use the browser and use the computer to act as if I had a really smart friend who I just asked to go do this and could figure it all out makes a lot of sense because I try to sort of trading one complexity for another, but I skip all of the complexity that I have to build in advance and instead build this layer that can simply go use the computer to do it. And so I wanted to give it just because, major props. I consider myself fairly up to date on this stuff. And like, I was like left going, I don't get this at all. And this was a light bulb moment for me. It's like, I understand where this could be of value. And so I wanted to kind of acknowledge it.
Yeah, it bridges this value gap that has been in application integration tools for a long time. So we look at Workato or MuleSoft or SnapLogic or whatever, all these tools, Informatica, all these tools out there that help with application integration, but they can't really help with the user, general user trying to figure out how do I get to 9 different sources and actually put it all together in a context that makes sense for me. We've always had to do this through this abstracted technology layer and then kind of build the context from scratch with this last mile application or this last mile contextualization by users or citizen developers or what have you. But now generative AI could potentially bridge that gap with the assistance of AI agents that are taking some control of the computing interface to actually access what you're looking for. So kudos. Hope Aaron actually makes some progress on this since he happens to own this company called Box that does have a lot of enterprise content and has to support a lot of these integrations as well. It'd be great for you to 10x or 100x your company by making this practical, Aaron. Go get it.